And we've got Jeb here. Jeb really kind of looks like a shady character with his like black gloves and the bag over his head. Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Heathwyn and we are back today to play some more of our Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge with our second generation sim Wren. In our last episode, Wren was wrapping up her first week of university. We had a little bit of an unexpected event take place with Wren that we fixed. Nothing to talk about there. And she celebrated Harvest Fest and Spooky Day, and we got the first taste of how Wren is going to need to be decorating her home to kind of go all out for the seasons as per the rules for the second generation of the Whimsy Stories Legacy Challenge. The rules for that challenge will be linked down below if you are curious and you want to go through and read them and take a look and see what those are all going to entail. So as I mentioned in our last episode, Wren wrapped up her first term of university, and we haven't gotten her results back from it yet, but it is a Friday in game. So if we come over here, it is, like I said, it is Friday, and Grove has actually stopped by. I'm not sure why. We need to give Roxy some food, but Grove is here paying a visit to Wren. We also discovered in the last episode that Grove got remarried to somebody named Andy Rowan. So that happened. But I was kind of thinking, because Wren is so close with her sister Poppy, that maybe we have a stayover and have Poppy come and spend the weekend with Wren, and then maybe Wren and Poppy can go out around Breechester and she can kind of show her university. You know, Poppy is a teenager. She is going to be graduating from high school. And so maybe Wren is going to show her around and see if maybe university is something that Poppy is interested in. And we haven't really done a stayover. So let's have a stayover with Poppy. 3 nights would be, let's just do 2 nights because it'd just be Friday and Saturday. And then she'll go home on Sunday. And since she has school on Monday, that makes the most sense. So we'll do a stayover with Poppy. And yeah, we are ready to start this stayover. So Poppy will be coming over to stay. We did change up the spare room a little bit. So we sold a bunch of seed packets that Wren got from Harvest Fest and got quite a bit of money. So we moved the computer and desk here into Wren's room, and then we decorated a spare room over here for Wren to have a guest over, or for Wren's, you know, potential child. So Poppy has arrived. We're gonna welcome Poppy. Be like, hey sis, it's good to see you. How was your week? You know, term wrapped up for me. I had a lot of exams. It's really good to have you here. Now, with stayover guests, you can either ask them to relax or ask them to help out. And since Poppy's really just here to kind of hang out, we're going to let her relax. She doesn't really need to do a whole lot to help out around the house. She's just kind of here chilling. And she's brought her little suitcase, which let's move that over here into this spare room. You know, maybe we can kind of put it over here, like at the end of the bed. And then she's got her little suitcase, and she has a bed that she can stay in. Oh, we could assign the bed to her. Oh, interesting. So Nani has called and said, it's good to hear your voice, Wren. So Nani Kialoha is a good friend of Wren's. They've been friends for a long time. Nani's mom, Liliana, was good friends with Grove. That's kind of how they all got connected. So she's called and wants to know if she should get to know Ricardo Moreno a little better as a friend. I mean, sure, go for it. Get to know him better. Why not? Okay, Wren's final grades have come in, and she got all A+s through her first term of university, which honestly isn't completely surprising because Wren is a bit of an overachiever in some ways. She's very intelligent, she works really hard, and so I think this is not really a huge surprise that this is what ended up happening for her, that she ended up getting all A's. And yes, we definitely want to sign up for another term at Foxbury. We are going to do 3 core classes, and then we're going to look and see what electives we have. So for Wren's generation, she has to max the parenting and the research and debate skill. So if any of those kind of pop up, we're going to choose that for her elective class because that's just going to help her gain those skills. Okay, I do see a parenting class again. Time out or parenting in. I think she maybe took this class before, but we're going to take that one to help with her parenting skill. And she'll enroll for another 4 classes. She needs 8 more to graduate, so we'll have 2 more terms. Living at home. All right, paying with household funds. Fortunately, still lots of good scholarships for Wren, so she doesn't have to pay for school, which is awesome, and she even gets some money. So we've got her classes. It looks like we've got 2 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and 2 on Mondays and Wednesdays. So she's got a term paper and a presentation to do again. And now we know that the final is on Friday, so we can be prepared for that. Whereas last time I caught a little bit off guard by the final being on Friday. I was like, oh wait, I didn't realize that was going to happen that way. But now we know. But since it is Friday evening, we do have Poppy here hanging out. I think we should head off to one of the local pubs here in Breechester with Poppy, and they can go and hang out and socialize and get to know some people and have a good time. So there is a nightclub here called Honeydew. So I am playing in the Little Simsy save file, so there are lots that are in this that are not in the game as it released. So we're gonna head over here with Poppy and check out the nightclub. All right, so we have arrived with Poppy. Let's give her a hug, because we didn't really do that when we saw her before, and they definitely would have that kind of affection with each other, that they'd give each other a hug. And things are pretty quiet around here right now, but let's come in and like kind of take a look at what things look like. There is a bar. It looks like there's a juice keg. There's a ping pong table, and there's some speakers. What's upstairs? Upstairs, it looks like there's a game table and some bathrooms and some seating. And then downstairs is a gym, and we've got Jeb here. Jeb really kind of looks like a shady character with his like black gloves and the bag over his head. All right, so this is kind of interesting. There's like a gym and a computer and a vending machine down here. Okay, I mean, that's cool. Maybe we'll have these two come and play ping pong together. We'll start with ping pong, and then maybe they will go into something else. So we've got instruments, we've got music, just kind of a chill, cool place to hang out for the university students. And Wren and Poppy are playing some ping pong with each other. Wren hasn't gotten to do a whole lot of going out. She's been really like bogged down with her work schedule. And so I think it's really good for her to kind of come and hang out with Poppy. They can play some ping pong. They can maybe dance, have a few drinks. Non-alcoholic, because Poppy is still in high school. And just kind of enjoy themselves. Oh, so Poppy beat Wren 3-1. That's kind of fun. Maybe we can play juice pong. It's juice. It's totally fine. Poppy seems to be pretty good at this. She just like nailed that juice pong shot. And Wren is needing to drink her juice. All right, Wren's turn now. Oh, Wren did not do very well. Her ping pong ball, I think, went like flying off behind her. Oh no. Poppy's turn. Oh, Poppy missed that time as well. Oh, Wren got one. I was just gonna say, I don't think they're very good at this. Maybe they should stick to regular ping pong. Oh, Poppy got another one, so Wren's turn to have some juice. Actually, they're kind of even with this. Let's see, who's gonna win? Oh, Poppy missed that shot. All right, last shot, can Wren did it! Wren beat Poppy. She nailed the last shot in Poppy's cup. And the game goes to Wren Whims with a score of 4. Sorry, Poppy, better luck next time. So after a couple of games of juice pong and some ping pong and some dancing, they have come back home. Poppy's in here messing around on the computer. And Wren is probably going to start on some homework a little bit. Before classes have started, she knows she's got some reading assignments, so she's going to work on that before turning it in for the night. So it's a Saturday morning, and Wren is coming in. She's going to make some pancakes for her and Poppy to have for breakfast, to kind of have a good start to their Saturday morning. All right, so it is a school spirit day happening on Foxbury's campus. So I think maybe we'll have Wren and Poppy head over to that, and Wren can show Poppy campus. All right, so they have come here to the Commons on campus. I don't know where Spirit Day is. Let's see if we can locate whatever that might be. Maybe it's over here. Oh yeah, over here. It looks like they're having like a festival. Like there's ping pong and there's dancing. There's like soccer. There's a vendor thing over here. So maybe we can have them come over here, and again, they can play some ping pong together, and they seem to enjoy that quite a bit. There's some speakers for some dancing. At least there's like a kiosk over here. So they're coming over here, they're playing some ping pong again. They really enjoyed doing this, and it's giving Poppy a chance to kind of see the campus and experience a little bit of campus life. There's Lobster Larry is over here, so we could go and get and interact with Lobster Larry. Wren won that game of ping pong. It was close. They're pretty evenly matched in their ping pong. So Wren's come over and is going to take a selfie with Lobster Larry. She's kind of getting into like the whole school spirit thing. So she's like, they're gonna take a selfie together. So Wren and Lobster Larry are having a selfie. Lobster Larry's a little scary looking, let's be honest. Okay, so the whole mascot thing is a little weird, and Poppy is like, what is that? That thing is so weird. And Wren's like, yeah, but he tries to make everybody's day better. It's a little goofy, I know, but you know, it's still fun and good to be a part of. So School Spirit Day is coming to an end, and Wren does have a babysitting job that she is gonna go to pretty soon here. She does work on the weekends as a babysitter. So she and Poppy are gonna head back to her house, and Poppy will have to kind of chill and hang out on her own, like play on the computer or something while Wren goes off to her job. Wren has earned a raise, so she'll earn an additional 11 simoleons per hour from her job as daycare admin. So good job for Wren. It's Sunday morning, and Poppy will be going back home today because she does have school in the morning. She's really enjoyed her time here with Wren. And Wren is kind of talking to Poppy because one of the people that she babysits for is a foster parent, and they are involved in the foster system. And Wren is really kind of thinking about maybe she would like to do this. She babysits for these children, and she sees what impact that this family is having on their lives. And since Wren wants to be a super parent, and it is something that she really wants to raise children, she's thinking that this might be something she wants to do. So she's like, what do you think about this? You know, I want to have kids someday. I'm not quite ready to do it yet, but maybe I could give a kid a chance and have them have a place to live, and maybe they will do really well. And Poppy is kind of like, you know, you've always been a really great sister to us. I think that this might be something that you could look into, and I think this could be something that's really good for you. And Wren does have like an extra room for an older child, and it would be easy to convert this into like a toddler room or something like that if need be. So there is space. Wren is really thinking about this and really considering it. She is going to go to work today and then just kind of see how that goes. She is a college student, so that makes things a little bit challenging with a child, but maybe she can just get her name out there and put it in the system and see what comes of it. Now, I do have a mod. I have a foster family mod by Little Miss Sam. I will try to remember to link that mod down below if you're interested, which allows your home to become a foster home if you add this foster family lot challenge. And I kind of think that we're going to do this. That at least gets Wren started, and she can kind of go into the foster family network and think about fostering her own kids. Why is Mrs. Crumplebottom at our front door? Like, what did we do to make her decide to show up? This is a little weird. Why is she here? Oh, there is a Altabot contest happening at the Foxbury Quad, and we have been trying to kind of take Poppy around and show her all of the things university has to offer. So we're gonna head over to that and see what that is all about. Kind of like one last thing to do with Poppy before she heads back to Evergreen Harbor. Oh my gosh, there is like a whole bunch of robots over here. I wonder can we like interact with them? Oh, we can play with them. There's a servo. Activate Fixer Bot. I don't really know what we're supposed to do. There's all these like robots here. I guess we could come activate the Fixer Bot and see what that does. Wren is still like getting herself over here. Poppy was like excited, I guess, and ran over. Artemis Pythagoras is the servo who's hanging out here. So I don't, do you just show up and play with robots? This is a little weird. I've never done like the festivals in university before, so I had no idea what to expect. I feel like I was expecting something a little bit more than this. I mean, Wren is just happy because she's like hanging out with Poppy. I think she could really care less about the robots. She's not necessarily particularly mechanical or techie or anything like that. So she's like, okay, this is interesting. Poppy seems to be kind of intrigued by this one. This one's like playing music. This is, oh, a party bot. This gives me like Star Wars The Hutts sort of vibe. Like there's all these weird little robots zooming around all over the place. This is kind of strange. Poppy's time with Wren is about to end, so they're gonna leave the weird little robot festival and go back to Wren's house so that Poppy can pack up her stuff and she and Wren can say an adequate goodbye to each other before she heads back to Evergreen Harbor. So Poppy is getting ready to go and Wren's saying goodbye and she's like, I really enjoyed spending this time with you. I hoped you liked seeing Breechester and seeing Foxbury, and it'd be really cool if you got to come to school here. And just thank you so much for being here. I really enjoyed all of this time that we got to spend together. And Poppy feels the same way. She also really enjoyed getting to spend the time with Wren. Like I said, they've always been really close. And so having this weekend together was just what they needed. Right, and Wren is got to go back to work in about an hour, and Poppy is leaving and heading for home. And it was nice to have Poppy here. So we'll say goodbye to Poppy, and Wren will head off to her babysitting job. Okay, Wren has come back home and has earned another raise and gotten a bonus. So she's doing really well with her babysitting. And while she was at work and she talked to the family once they got home, and wanted to just find out a little bit more about the foster system. And after talking to them, she has in fact decided that she is going to register with a foster family network and get ready to foster a child. So she's going to register at the network, and this will let us willingly offer to foster like a toddler, a child, or a teen. We marked just child or teen. I think a toddler is a little bit much for Wren right now with her being in university, but we are going to register. So thank you for registering to our network as a possible foster family for kids. We will contact you if a kid is in need of a foster family. I think Wren is feeling pretty excited about this, actually. And she's really excited about the prospect of like offering a kid a home and a good way to kind of get their footing in the world. Hi, Wren, we're moving off the grid. We're moving out and giving up on all technology, including phones. Thanks for all the memories. I'll be thinking of you while I'm foraging in the deep forest. Who is this? Who just called us and told us they were at 3 o'clock in the morning? Who is that person? I don't even know who that person was. This random person just called up Wren to tell her he was going off the grid, but I don't know who it was. All right, it is the start of term, so Wren will be kicking off her new term, and she has class in about an hour, and she is hungry and stinky. Why don't you take a quick shower and maybe not go to class stinky? You're gonna go to class a little bit hungry, but I think you've got time. Oh, no, you'll have a little bit of time to eat once class is over. So you can eat a little once class is done. We also need to redecorate the house because it's now winter, so we need to get rid of some of these fall decorations. Oh no, Wren is also feeling dazed from mental fog. She's starting to burn out. She's starting to feel woozy from the mental load. Maybe she should take a break or exercise some creative skills before it gets worse. So maybe we'll have to have her take Roxy for a run once she gets some food and like can kind of get that a little under control. So while Wren is at class, we did make a few like quick little adjustments to some of the decorations to make them a little bit more winter themed. We're obviously going to change that up and make things more themed for when we're actually at Winterfest. We're not quite to Winterfest yet, so we're sticking with just winter for right now, and then we will decorate for Winterfest and get things kind of looking very festive in the house. Wren is back home from class, so she is getting a little something to eat. She has class again pretty quickly. I think when she gets back home from this class, she will take Roxy for a run to see if she can kind of help this dazed feeling, because obviously she still has classes, so it's not like she can just neglect that. She has worked really hard, so I guess it's not surprising that she's feeling dazed. I would have thought that maybe her time with Poppy would have helped, but maybe a little run and just kind of doing something to kind of get her mind off of classes would help. Of course, she still has to go to class, so we can't skip class. Okay, Wren reached level 4 of the parenting skill, which is good. That was one of the things that she needed to do for her aspiration. And bills have now arrived, so when she gets back home from class, we will have to pay bills. 418 simoleons. Fortunately, we actually have the money this time. Last time it was a little rough. All right, Wren is back. She is paying bills, and she is going to take Roxy on a run and see if we can help with this dazed feeling. Get rid of this mental fog that she's suffering with a bit. Oh, Poppy is called and wants to chat. By asking how Wren's start of the term went, and Wren is going to check in with Poppy as well and see how school has been going for her. And Poppy was always a pretty good student, just like Wren was, so she was probably doing pretty well with school and classes. So the run did help, and Wren is no longer feeling her burnout, so that's a really good thing. Oh, we just got a call from the foster family network, and there is a teen who is in need of a foster family. Are you available to take care of the kid? We're gonna say yes, because I think Wren would be open to any age range, and, you know, maybe having her start with a teenager might not be a bad thing. You know, she's just out of her teenage years herself, so maybe she's feeling like she could really connect with this person, and probably more than like a parent, be like a good sister figure. And we know she has been a good sister to her own siblings, so she's gonna say yes, I'm coming over right away. She does have a little bit of homework that she needs to get done, but she's going to do this. Wren is back with a new foster family member. You should welcome them into their family. So this is Eugene David. He is the foster child. We're gonna welcome him in. Can we give him a makeover, I wonder? Be like, welcome in. Here, let me show you your room. This is going to be your room right here. So we're gonna assign this bed to Eugene. He's gonna be like, this is your room. We can change things up for you a little bit if that would help. But welcome in. I hope that you enjoy it here. I'm gonna see if we can edit him and give him a little bit of a makeover and make him kind of fit in and feel a little bit more like he could be part of the family. Okay, so this is Eugene David. He is a teenager who is a foster child who is coming to live and stay with Wren a little bit. He has the master chef aspiration, so he really would like to be a chef, and he is a bit of a romantic, and he's a little bit clumsy. He also really likes homebody sims, so we gave him a bit of a makeover. This is his everyday look, his formal look, his athletic wear, sleepwear, party wear, swimwear, hot weather, and cold weather wear. So Eugene has joined the family, and Wren is going to do her best to raise him for the rest of his life and just kind of be a good, kind of more of like a sibling figure to him probably than a parent, but she really is excited to give him a place to live and to call his own. And Grove has arrived, so Wren is going to invite Grove in and introduce her to Eugene. She didn't really talk to Grove a ton about her decision to bring in this child into her home, but I think Grove would probably be pretty supportive of it. And she's going to be like, Mom, I have some good news to tell you. I have decided to enroll in the foster network, and I found out that they had a teenager who needed a place to stay, so we have added Eugene to the family. So he has come out, and Wren is introducing him to Grove. She's like, this is my mom, Grove, and I wanted you to just have a chance to meet her and get to know her a little bit because she will be around quite a bit. We have a really good relationship, and I hope that, you know, you and I can have a good relationship as well. So Wren is going in and going to bed. She does have class in the morning, and Grove is kind of chatting with Eugene a little bit. Wren and Eugene have become friends, and they're both feeling pretty good about the way this is all going. Although I'm thinking maybe we need to adjust the bedroom a little bit. It's a little feminine for him. So maybe we'll just change things up ever so slightly in here and make it look a little bit more masculine. Right, so we did change up the bedroom just a little bit to kind of feel a little bit more masculine for Eugene. So he has a room that fits him a little bit more. So as Eugene's kind of first day here is starting to come to an end, he has joined the family. Wren is going to do her best to foster him and give him the best start in life that she possibly can. We are going to end this episode here. So let me know what you think about Wren being a foster parent and making her home be a foster home, and your thoughts on some of this. I'm kind of thinking that there is the potential through this for Wren to adopt one of these children as one of the 4 children. I don't think it will be Eugene because he's a teenager, but like if we get a child, say, I could see her adopting that child and bringing that child in. Right now, I think with Eugene, because she's still so young, it's a little bit of a weird parenting dynamic because he is a teenager and she's like just barely not one. But I think a child she could definitely take and bring into the house and adopt for herself. But let me know what your thoughts are on all of that. I'm excited to see where all of this is going to go, kind of going forward as we work with Eugene and, you know, Wren starts to adopt and interact with more kids. I think it'll be really exciting to see how it all kind of plays out. But thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, please do like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!